Good morning, friends, and welcome to Cooks River Croquet Club at Tempe for the semi-final of the Open Singles Golf between Jamie Gumbrell and Peter Free. And I'm joined by Ray Chapman. G'day, Ray.
Yeah, good morning, viewers. It's going to be a great day for croquet. There's going to be terrific games coming up today with Jamie Gumbrell. It's the current world ladies golf champion up against Peter Free, who's an Australian representative, won that many titles, played all over the world. Should be a cracker of a game. The secondary colours will be Mark Struden. Mark Struden, last year's men's golf champion. He'll be playing against Peter Landry, the current best player in New South Wales. That should be a good game as well. We'll try and get a bit of coverage of that as we go along. Jamie will be playing the black and the blue balls, and Peter Free is the red and yellow. Mark will be playing the pink and white, and Peter will be playing the green and brown. So look forward to some great days today, Boyd.
Mate, it's great conditions. Beautiful day. So the guys are just having a...
Just a warm-up there. They'll be starting in a couple of minutes. They normally get about a five-minute warm-up just to get a feel for the lawns. You know, they had a bit of dew around this morning to notice, a bit of shadow, but the lawns will get quicker as the game progresses, so the players have to adjust to that as they go along. This is a best of 3 games this morning. First to 7 points will win and go on to the next game. So they're not far away from starting.
So a bit frosty. The green's looking a bit icy at the moment. So
yeah, a bit of dew around. It's always the case in Sydney this time of the year. And a bit of shadow from the trees behind us, and the sun is not quite high enough yet, but it'll speed up and dry out as the morning progresses. Just add another dimension to the game. The game's pretty tough as it is now. Then you've got to work on speed and water on the lawns. And as they mentioned, these hoops, as you know, are not very wide. They're only a fraction wider than a credit card, so you really got to be in front of the hoop to run them. It's a real skill of getting the ball through those hoops. I think it's just about ready to go. Jamie's got the mallet in the hand, lining up the ball. First one will be the black coming across. The blue coming across to hoop 1. And it's a good start. Just past the hoop. That's a bad position to be. Peter coming in with the red ball. He's just going to put it in a little bit short of the hoop. There's Jamie's black ball. It's a little bit shortish. Peter's going tough. He's going hard at the blue. Oh, he's missed the blue, hit the black. Just Jamie having a look at the... No, Jamie's going to clear the red. That'll give her 2 balls around the hoop, which is a good strategy and tactic. Oh, yeah, lovely shot. Kept the blue in hoop running position as clearing the red to the boundary. Better the red, I'll just bring it back. Just trying to block the blue, didn't quite succeed. Jamie will clear the red. Oh, she went to the hoop. Oh, surprising. Surprising with that angle.
Yeah, we have got the angles today.
Oh, okay. You could be the angles man, boy.
I'll be the angles man. Well, she was about 35 degrees out on an angle there, so it was a tough shot.
A bit surprising, especially when where the blue is, but you might have been able to see the red. It's just hard, yeah.
Oh, he's missed.
Yes, he needs to hit the blue then. Jamie would more than likely attempt to run this hoop.
It's only about 10 degrees.
That's the routine from Jamie. She's very, very good on this routine. Does it every time she plays. Very important. Oh, missed. Yes, first couple of shots in the morning.
Quite going the way she wanted.
No, she had a couple of chances. Jamie just bringing the black back in, trying to block the red.
Free just cleared the black out.
Peter
jumping on.
Oh, yeah, joined by Kate McLaughlin. Peter's he's run the hoop. Well done, Peter. Well, good shot, Pete. Never worried about the blue. He's always about running the hoop. So Peter Freer, 1-0. We're joined by Kate McLaughlin. Kate McLaughlin's joined us on the commentary team.
Good morning, Ray.
Morning, Kate.
Yeah.
Bit chilly this morning.
It is,
Yeah,
but a beautiful day here at Tempe for the semi-finals of the New South Wales Golf Croquet Championships. Fantastic.
Who ran the hoop then, sorry?
Peter Freer. Peter's 1-0.
Peter's up on the board
Yellow
first.
coming in. Oh, looks terrific shot. Oh, lovely shot by Peter Freer. Oh, he'll be happy with that one.
Yeah, he would be. Yes, Peter's been playing well. Peter's my husband, I have to declare. So, but yeah, he's had a good competition to get through to the semis, and of course Jamie Gumbrell, as you probably said, is the current women's world champion, and they both play out of Canberra, so they're club mates, and probably Peter's been Jamie's mentor in the early days of her career.
Yeah, Peter just played his red. He's going across to the next hoop now, about going past the halfway point. Jamie's going to do the same thing, just very hard to get the yellow ball out of the hoop like that.
Yeah, I thought Jamie might have been going to set up a promotion shot, but
no, it's Peter 2-0. It's a good start.
It is. Early days yet, though, in this match. So Jamie, of course, played her brother Ethan yesterday in the quarterfinals. Ethan's just played in the under-21 championships in New Zealand and has represented New South Wales at the national under-21 championships. So both family members have been really playing well and representing the state well. And I understand in the match between Jamie and Ethan, there was some pretty spectacular shot making. Ethan claimed he did a long jump through one hoop and then ran the next one. So he was on fire, and Jamie similarly ran one hoop and then got down and jawsed in the next long hoop. So so hopefully we'll see some of those spectacular shots coming up in this match.
Okay, here's Jamie looking to get her first hoop. Yes, through very nicely.
Nicely done. Yep.
2-1 to Peter.
So Jamie has that lovely casting style, so she's very careful to line up, stand back from the ball, and she does a lot of casting shots, but then she plays the shot from a stationary position with her mallet. So Peter Freer, on the other hand, simply goes up, addresses the ball, and then just shoots. So very different styles.
Well, Peter's put his ball down near the hoop 3 in a good position to run it. As long as Jamie doesn't move it with the blue.
So I think he would have been trying to clear the black,
Yes,
but
yes, he's right. So Jamie.
So now the pressure's on Jamie to make the clearance on red so that black's left there to run the hoop. Good shot.
Dead middle.
Yeah, well done,
Yep.
Jamie. So she's now left black in front of the hoop. Red may be able to see black from that position, so we'll just see what Peter does. It looks like the second semi-final is starting between Peter Landreeb and Mark Scruton. So Mark's just going, taking his second ball in from the boundary. So Peter's just waiting for those balls to start their match.
Yep, Peter's on the green and brown, and Mark's on the pink and white.
So it was a very exciting match last night between Mark Scruton, also from Canberra, and his clubmate Kevin McGlynn. So they went to 3 matches, and it was a 7-6 finished where Mark managed to prevail. But it was a pretty close game, anyone's game.
Sorry. Oh, I missed. Sorry about that. Ray Chapman's
got in the road.
Knocking me over.
Right, Jamie just bringing the black back in. Not quite where she wanted, I think.
No, you wouldn't have thought so.
Pretty bringing this yellow back in as well.
Yep.
What's Jamie going to do, Kate?
I would think clear red, even though red has a hampered shot on that hoop. Peter's pretty capable of making that. So if red gets cleared a long way and it doesn't bounce into black, that will leave black in the key position to make the hoop.
Yep.
Yeah, so she's achieved that.
Very well, right in the middle again. You know, there's a lot of Jamie's clearance are right in the middle of the ball. So her ball stays around the hoop and the other ball goes a fair way away.
Yep. She's got a very, how would you say, a very symmetrical style. She doesn't have any unnecessary body movement.
It's Peter coming back, and he's cleared the black.
That's a beautiful clearance.
Yes.
So that leaves his yellow ball in the best position now. So I think Jamie might just come in and put pressure on yellow and probably block it. Looks like she may have done a block.
Yep. Definitely contrasting style. Oh, Peter's going to do a jump here. He's very known for some of these jumps.
He is.
Oh, that was very close.
Yep.
The base of the...
He hit the hoop, didn't quite go through. So that leaves now Jamie with 2 balls in front, which is always what everybody wants in golf croquet. 2 balls in front, and your opponent.
Yeah, Jamie just
bringing
the blue a bit closer. Yeah, certainly contrasting styles, Kate, between them.
Are. Yep. And I think Peter missed that clearance on black, so that was a shame. So I think we might be up for a 2-all result here. Let's just see.
Yeah, we should bank this one. Oh no, she's going to go. Oh,
no,
she thinks she was just.
I think she may have been looking to jaws black and use blue to push black through and end up at the next hoop,
yes,
hoop 5. but the ball went through. So the hoop's been scored. Peter's now offside. He got there by not through touching any other ball, so he's off in the penalty spot.
So it's 2-all. 2-all after 4, which is where you want to be. After being 2-0 down, Sammy's got it back to 2-all. Peter with his yellow, his first yellow. Normally your first ball, you're coming in, you try and get it in hoop running position, which he's done perfectly.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
Jamie would most likely just bring the blue in. A lot of players come in first for their set up with their first and clear with their second.
Yeah, that would be what Jamie's doing. In the second semi-final, Pete Landry was 1-0. So they're now just at hoop 2. So the red ball was likewise sent to the penalty corner.
Yeah, he could have played that where it lied, Cake, couldn't he? Where the red ball was. He didn't.
No, it was over the halfway mark, between 4 and 5, and
Okay.
And he hadn't hit anything on his previous shot. Yep, so he was offside. We can hear the amazing Corellas flying, can't we?
Here comes red. He's just going to bring it in. Trying to protect yellow, which is not quite, but it makes it a little bit more challenging for Jamie.
That's right. Because the likelihood is if Jamie does hit yellow, black will fly off into the distance as well, which leaves the red one in a strong position for Peter.
Yes, you're right, Kate. Bit of an angle. We got rid of yellow, which is the main priority.
But actually, I'm wrong. It's blue that's in the strong position. So Jamie's got the top
Peter will
spot there.
Peter will have to clear blue here. Oh, he's just cleared it, but yes,
that was a big sacrifice, sending yellow off.
Yes, you need to hit that one in the middle, but didn't quite.
Didn't quite, but he's got out of the immediate danger.
Yes.
And Jamie can't take the red ball too far, so still leaves Peter a good option to clear blue, to clear back, I guess, or to make a run on the hoop, depending on how confident he's feeling. So we've got new halfway markers at Tempe, the magnetic markers, so they're much easier to take off the peg. And Peter's cleared the blue, so nobody really is in a hoop running position. So everyone will be setting up again.
Oh. So Brenda says, good morning, Kate. Just got to put that microphone up near your mouth. There we go.
Is that better?
Yep.
Sorry. Who says good morning, Brenda? Good morning, Brenda. From the Hunter. Loving you being up this early, Brenda.
Okay, Peter, but what is yellow ball in? Just waiting for Mark to play his white ball up to hoop 2 in the second game, second semi. Where he's trailing 1-0.
Yep. Yes, there's.
Oh, he had to go at the green or the hoop. Missed both. Jamie's looking for the yellow, I'd imagine, Kate.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, given that her black ball is right there.
Yep, cleared the yellow away.
So they've both got a bit of pressure on each other, so the clearances are not dead centering, so they're just getting their balls out of position.
Yep.
But the closer you can get, the more likely you'll be that the...
It's Peter's cleared black and he's put red in hoop running position.
That's right. Yep. So as you try and circle in and get closer so that your roquets are more likely to leave your ball in front. That's one of the aims of the exercise. So we have Andrew Bissix as the referee. You can see in the shed behind where the balls are. Andrew's the new state coaching director, and he's come to as a volunteer to referee this game. Yes, unfortunately, yellow just missed that shot.
Yes, Peter's not afraid to run hoops from a fair way back if he feels he can see both sides of the hoop. Sometimes it's Jamie be looking to move the red ball. Oh, missed it. Don't see that often. Yeah, don't see that often, Kate. Two misses like that, especially when Peter's going to run the hoop.
That's a bit of luck for Peter.
Oh, we've got Peter Gordon watching from somewhere in the South Pacific.
Good on you, Peter.
Morning, Peter. That's a nice shot by Peter Ferrier. He's put that ball through the hoop and up and hoop running for hoop 6, which is what you need to do. Viewers, if you run a hoop, try and get your ball down to the next one.
That's right, Ray. So Peter's now just ahead, 3-2 in this first semi-final of the Open Golf Croquet Championships for New South Wales. It's been we've had a fabulous field at this event, Ray, haven't we?
Yes, it's true.
We've had to add another venue. We've got 4 lawns at Tempe and another 2 were used at Royal Sydney Golf Club, so that some of the play on Friday and yesterday were played at Royal Sydney due to the number of entries.
That's good.
Yes, Peter bringing his yellow back in. Might have locked his red, but Jamie with the blue and
it's taken out the red.
Dead middle.
Yep.
Doesn't miss many, Jamie.
No, and particularly when you have a gathering of balls, getting to hit the right one is something of a skill.
Good morning, Elizabeth Woods, watching from Southwest Rocks.
Good morning, Elizabeth. You're an avid viewer of live streaming. It's good to see you watching again.
Yep.
Peter coming in. Peter hit the black. Of course he'd hit the black.
That's the idea, isn't it? So we're having
it's one of those games we can miss one and get the next one. So yeah, pressure on Jamie now. She's got to hit the yellow. Yep.
Good shot.
Yes, very, very good.
And Peter's just forestalled Andrew from coming across with his hammer. He's just tightening one of the hoops in the other game. Peter's playing his yellow back into position. Do you think Blue's going to try and run this hoop array?
Yes, I think she will.
It's a bit of an angle. It's about 30 degrees.
She's just put it up. She's going to. Jamie's she's going to use the black as her clearance ball.
Yep. So Peter will try and put a block in, which he may well have succeeded in doing.
No, cleared the yellow.
So if people want to come onto the live streaming, Ray, there's a link on Facebook, isn't there?
Yes, we should be on the.
We're on YouTube Live Sports. There's a link on there. And we're also on the Facebook page as well, which is Croquet New South. What would
New South Wales live feed.
Croquet New South Wales live feed?
Okay.
Okay, Jamie's going to on this hoop. Angle board, what are we looking at? A little bit tight.
Well, we're looking at, it's 10 degrees. Oh, she's stuck in the jaw.
Oh, I feel his eyes light up. He's going to jump this one. In the rare sports, you can play a jump shot. He's missed, but over in the second game, Mark Burton's just jumped over the green ball to level the scores at 1-1 in this second semi-final.
Yep. So, yeah, Mark's a very good jumper, as is Peter, just not successful this time.
Okay, people might be asking why Jamie put the black ball there, because if she comes in with the blue, she can get a promotion with using the black up to the next hoop.
That's true, Ray.
Yep.
Yes.
Unless Peter's awake up to that, I don't know. Probably.
Get a bit of a replay there. We might be able to watch the, no, replay. Why didn't that replay work for me? All right, we'll get the replay next time.
Okay, Peter's just coming across to the halfway point. The pegs there you'll see on the side, they indicate where you can go on certain hoops. If you're not outside that area, you can get sent to the penalty spot. Oh. Yes, Jamie's brought the blue across so that you can use black to push blue up to the next hoop, which makes a bit of a problem for Peter because he's got to play red first, knowing that possible for a promotion's going to follow. Yep.
So that was a score there for Jamie, wasn't it?
Yes,
3-3.
That's right. 3-3.
3-3. After on
Here comes the black, pushing the blue. Hoop running will be good, but it hasn't quite got it far enough, but it's still in a position to move red as long as yellow doesn't upset him. It has. Yellow's moved blue. It's a good plan, that promotion, Kate. A lot of players don't quite understand it, how to play it. But Peter's now going to run this hoop. No, he missed.
Not quite. I think promotions can work very well, but they can also misfire, particularly because, as you see, black ball is now got the long clearance to do, so you've left your first ball behind.
Yes, that's one of the penalties.
But she's done that clearance.
Cleared that one. Yeah, the game's a bit of reward and punishment, Kate. You get rewards sometimes and you get punished other times. And Peter,
you do. That was a very confident clearance from Peter, so he's now back in control of that hoop. We're playing one of the corner hoops, and so the goal is to keep your balls on the inside of the hoop so that you're in a good position to do clearances. Although Peter's
missed that one.
Just missed that one. Yep. He's got a shot on the hoop with yellow.
Yes, he could be This could be a double. He could nearly hit blue and maybe run the hoop if he misses blue. Jamie's just trying to protect the blue. Oh, so close. So close. Could be you think, Kate, it's going to be a jump? Without a doubt.
Yep, absolutely. No hesitation there.
Yeah, it's a good weapon to have if you can jump the ball.
Beautiful jump.
Oh, lovely jump. Lovely jump to Jamie.
And of course, that means yellow's now had not a great shot to the next hoop. So it's a double bonus there. And red is offside. So he'll go to the penalty area on that eastern boundary.
Peter Landray just ran hoop 3 to be 2-1 up against Mark.
Yep, he has.
The red coming across the lawn. Oh, that's lovely shot. Look at that hoop running position.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not sure what Jamie was doing then, Kate. Maybe trying to push the blue down, was she?
I'm not sure. I'll have to confess, I'm not sure. She may have been trying to do that.
Might be looking for the umpire.
Yeah, the umpire's right across on the other lawn.
I'll do that, Ray.
So Peter, I think he's just looking for the umpire here. There she comes. Good job, Kate.
Chris Williamson, a famous player from Toronto, is going to join us on the commentary team.
Chrissy Williamson. Toronto, good place to be living, Toronto.
Yeah, thanks, Ray. Hey, gentlemen. Yeah, a great spot. We just got a new complex up there, which we're very proud of.
At Glendale.
At Glendale, that's correct.
Yes, that's. Is that how many greens you got there at Glendale?
6.
Okay, is that
six lawns, Chris, at Port Macquarie complex?
6 lawns. It should be one of the. They spent $2.5 million on it.
Is that in near the Athletics Centre there?
No, it's further along. It's Glendale Shopping Centre, a big shopping centre there, and near to Club Macquarie, which
Okay.
facilities for motel and whatnot.
Jamie, she's more or less straight in line with the hoop.
Exactly what you're saying here.
Oh, what a shot.
It just clipped off the red and in through the hoop.
Went through.
Is that the live picture?
Sorry?
Is that the live picture?
Yeah. Great shot there from Jamie. Through for a score. Puts her up 5-3.
I don't know which part of the lawn they're focusing on. I have no idea.
Oh, sorry, I was... Yeah, now.
Just back from my brief refereeing duties, so we had a bit of lawn damage there, so Peter's shot was not legal.
Well, Gareth saying, I love it when there's dew on the lawn. You can see the treachery of the balls.
The treachery of the balls. I like that expression. The lawns don't run straight. So we've got
Yeah, 5-3 I've got.
so the score's 5-3. That would be to Jamie.
Jamie's shot, then she went through down that far end. That counted
Yeah,
off the red. Yep.
It clipped off the red through the hoop.
Yep.
Brilliant
Great shot. It was a great shot.
I think she meant to clear the red, but it's called a John Levick double. Where you aim for the ball, you miss the ball, you're going to get the hoop.
That's right.
So we're just waiting for the other player to clear.
So it's nice to have you join us, Chris.
Thank you, Kate.
Chris Williamson from Toronto.
He could have gave me a lift down here this morning.
He could have.
From
Although
Matraville.
he's been here all weekend. So.
I'm from Toronto.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, we might run into each other more often.
There you go. So Toronto's just had a very exciting week, haven't they, Chris?
We have, with the opening of our new courts last Tuesday.
That's right. So at Glendale in the Hunter, they've got now a 6-lawn croquet venue, newly installed by the fabulous council there.
Lake Macquarie Council.
Lake Macquarie Council. So it's the Lake Macquarie Croquet Centre.
Yep.
And it's going to give lots of great enjoyment and good competition for people playing croquet in the Hunter region. So we're all very excited about it.
That's correct. I think they've locked in the Australian Gateball Championships for 2025.
They have, and we're just on the process of locking in the Golf Croquet Championships for the same year. Yep.
Excellent.
So that'll be 2 great competitions for next year in the springtime.
And there's plenty of accommodation too around the area. The Peter just ran hoop 9.
So that'll make it 4-5. So it's a close fought game, this one. Neither is going to let the other get away with much.
I don't think so. They're both very creditable players. I think Jamie was taught by Peter when he first
I think
started.
Jamie was taught by her grandparents originally, but certainly has benefited a lot from Peter's guidance and coaching as a young player. But lots of other people have coached Jamie. I know Greg Berry, who was in this competition, has had a role, and Terry from Queensland.
Oh, okay, yeah.
When Jamie was in the under-21 squad, she got quite a lot of coaching from people around the state.
Right.
And she's been in the state team a number of times. And Peter Landreeb, who's now also playing on this lawn, has been the state coach.
Yep, with golf and AC.
So it sounds as though the second game, which is at hoop 5, heading for hoop 6, is 4-1 to Peter Landreeb.
Good shot. Great shot there from Peter. Straight through. Puts it up to 5-all on the Croquet New South Wales scoreboard.
Excellent.
Exciting start to the semi-final.
Isn't it? So you want to be 5-all at this spot. He didn't want to be 6-4 going into the 11th hoop.
No, they're both going for hoop 11 or hoop 6, whichever game you're playing in.
Yes. So Peter and Jamie will take a break, and we can have a look at Mark and Peter Landry playing. As we say, it's now 4-1. So Peter Landry is in the lead in a strong position. So Mark's got some work to do to get back into the game. But Mark Scruton is a very persistent and focused player.
Probably say he's methodical, Kate, couldn't you?
Methodical, that's a very good word. He's got a very set routine with his shots, and he does not give up.
Oh,
He's
no, yeah.
very, very careful and considered player.
I faced him in the last round, and it was 7-6, 6-7, 6-5.
Wow.
So he's he doesn't give up
No,
at all.
no, definitely.
As you say, he's going to have his work cut out for him against Peter.
Yes, Peter Landreeb played his partner, Rosie Landreeb, his wife, yesterday. And Rosie Landreeb's been playing beautifully in this tournament. And so he beat Rosie in 2, but he really had to get his game in a good, strong position to do that. So, yeah, Peter Landreeb's been playing a long time, as has Rosie, and he's just got a lot of experience. Very good strategy player, Peter Landreeb, as well as a good mastery of his strokes. Both Rosie and Peter play association croquet and golf croquet, and they've just played in the New South Wales state team for the Air Cup, which is the national championships for association croquet.
Have they represented Australia in the association, Kate?
Certainly Rosie has in the women's competition. I imagine Peter has represented Australia in teams events. And I imagine, he's had a pretty stellar career.
He has.
Yeah.
Actually, if I can mention too, Rosie's playing another Toronto player, Sue Sellers, over on court too. They've just finished the first game. I don't know what the score is yet.
Yep.
But
yep. Sue Sellers is a really impressive player coming from Toronto. She's played very well in the state women's championships about a month ago, and was the reserve on the state team for last year and her first foray into that level of play. So she's certainly a player to watch.
That's correct, yeah.
She's a very accurate and consistent player. So it seems that Peter will be marking or keeping an eye on those blue and black balls, because Peter Landreeb's got a very big clearance shot coming up. So it's one of the etiquettes of the lawn, isn't it, Chris?
It is. You don't want to be careering into into other game balls.
Oh, nicely
and he
done.
got it. Well done,
Yeah.
Peter.
Although I don't know if I guess he wanted the white gone, didn't he? Because pink's not a runner.
Pink might be blocked by the brown too.
Yep. So
but Mark seems to jump from anywhere.
He's a very capable jumper, and as you say, he'll take on an angled jump.
Very much.
Yes, with a lot of confidence.
Yep.
He's one of the players that he practices a lot. He just puts in the hours to practice.
3-2. Secondary colours score is 3-2.
So the score in this game is 3-2, not 4-1.
No, it's 3-2.
3-2. My apologies.
To Peter.
3-2 to Peter. So Mark's on this occasion cleared Peter. He didn't go for the jump.
And he's left his ball around near the hoop, so it's a hoop guard.
It's a hoop guard. It is not quite on the right side of the hoop.
It's on the wrong side, but
it's still there, indeed.
You've got to be very accurate to true enough, Kate.
Exactly. So Pete Landreeb will bring his ball back in front of hoop 6 in this game. As we've said before, the other semi-final between Peter Freer and Jamie Gumbrell is just waiting for this hoop to be cleared. So it's hoop 6 for the secondary game between Mark Scruton and Peter Landreeb, but it's hoop 11 for the primaries game, which we had been following So it gives us an opportunity to watch these two players. Mark Scruton has had a very good competition. He was undefeated in his block round, and has had to play two very strong players, yourself, and you're playing pretty well at the moment, Chris, I have to say.
I'm happy with most of my play, yeah.
Yeah.
Consistency seems to be my sort of fallout at the present time, but it'll come.
Brenda says, good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Brenda. How are you? Glad to see you watching the stream.
She's up bright and early, isn't she? They get up early in the Hunter, I guess.
They do. There's plenty to do.
Exactly. So Pete Landree's put his green ball in front where Pink can't see it. And I don't think Pink can see brown either. So that's a pretty, I think you have to say Peter Landry, his placement and the way he maps out his play is very strong.
Impeccable. He's far enough away from the hoop to be able to score it comfortably too. And I think he's hiding from the pink with the white.
He is.
So Mark's going to lag a ball in to try and put a block on the brown, but I think Brown's got to look at it.
So I think brown would be wanting to clear white, but having pink there means that it's much more likely that white will bang into pink and perhaps stay put. So Peter's now got to work out, is he going to try and do the hoop, or will he be able to clear brown, clear white with an angled shot, which is done. So he's done an angled shot. So that means he's not hitting centre. He's trying to hit onto that one side so that he avoids the other balls around the hoop.
And you can see where he put the white. The white's now, the green's now hiding behind the pink.
Exactly, you're quite right.
Just
quite
be
right.
quiet now because Mark's right in front of us. Mark's put a lag up to try and bump the pink across in front of the green, but missed it. So I think Peter will take the hoop now.
Yep. He's got a little bit of hampering with the white there, but I don't think that's going to affect him too much.
No. Oh,
beautiful hoop.
Clean as a whistle.
Yep. You can see the way Pete plays. He has very little backswing.
He's got no backswing at all. Very strong in the forearms.
And very good follow through, very strong accuracy there.
And he's quick.
So that's, I think, 4-2 to Peter Landry. And that match will now be heading across to hoop 7.
They'll clear hoop for the primary colours to come across for Peter and Jamie.
That's right. It's a nice first shot by Mark. So although it's Mark's 2 points down, it's a long way to go. And if he can get control of hoop 7 and possibly be first to hoop 8, he's got a really good chance of evening the score. And Peter's tipped in there, but he hasn't done a huge amount of damage.
He put him far enough away so he can't draw it, I think, Kate.
Possibly.
It's a difficult draw at that distance.
Possibly, but and his white ball's not close enough. No. He'll be a little disappointed with that. But so Peter's marking his brown ball in. And then in the other game, we've got Jamie coming across. Pretty nice shot in front of hoop 11. Really good shot to run. And we remember that the primary colours game, Jamie Gumbrell versus Peter Freer, it's 5-all. So a very exciting match for the first of 3. That's a best of 3 this particular semi-final. Both the semi-finals, and the final will be a best of 5. So Peter hasn't succeeded in clearing that black.
Well, it looked like he was going for the hoop, Kate.
He could have been. It could have been a double.
That's Peter's forte. long hoop runs.
The question is, Chris, do you tell anybody what you're going for?
It's best kept a secret.
Best kept a secret.
Here we got Mark having a look at the and Jamie at the same time. Lovely shot by Jamie, right down to the next hoop.
Yep.
Hoop 12.
Yep. 6-5 in the first semi-final.
Whose way?
And so Peter needs to get this hoop, but he's got a pretty lovely shot.
Oh.
Don't think he's quite blocked black. Yeah, so he'd be a bit disappointed in that. Oh, Mark's missed his shot. So Peter's bringing that red ball in across now. He needs to get in a good hoop running position, which he hasn't succeeded. So I think Jamie's got a pretty good chance here of getting this hoop and winning the first of these games, but let's see. Oh no, she's decided to clear yellow. Blue was in a better hoop running position. So that's a good option, and I think yellow's likely blocked on blue, so Peter's got limited opportunities here. What would you do in this situation, Chris?
I think I'd probably try and lag up, possibly having a gentle run at the hoop, which I think that's what Peter...
I think that's what he did. Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely, you're right. If he could have snuck through that hoop, it could have given Blue just a food for thought.
Yep.
Before she probably would have jumped it. But anyway, let's see if she can run this one.
Is she going to run for the hoop? I think she has to. She got a free shot at the hoop.
Oh, she'll definitely go for the
Because the
hoop.
red's got it being hampered by the black.
Yep. Oh, not quite.
Well, Peter will clear the black.
Yep.
And
so that probably gives Peter now a little bit of some hope in getting back into the game.
I think so.
It's interesting how these pressure hoops there can be the ones that you don't succeed in just because of that pressure.
That's right, and you've got to make the right decision too. You can have a rush of blood and have a go at the hoop and bounce off the leg or things like that, especially with hampered shots.
Yeah. You wouldn't know about that, Chris. You wouldn't be doing things like that, would you?
No, definitely not. That's why I'm playing in a minor final.
I know, I've seen you run some fantastic hoops. Very courageous.
Thank you. Yeah, I think Peter wants to hide from blue.
Yes,
with the yellow.
does. So blue will now clear red, I think.
I think so too.
She can see red, so...
Yep.
But Jamie's on the defensive now from being in a strong position getting to this hoop first. Just because she didn't manage to run that hoop, she's now having to do all the work to clear Peter away.
That's right. She
And
has the advantage of being in front though.
She has got that advantage, absolutely. But Peter's a pretty experienced campaigner. I don't think that's going to throw him. He knows what he needs to do. So he'll be taking advantage, getting his second ball in front. And just continuing to keep that pressure.
No, it's just...
Oh, no, he didn't manage
just
that.
run past.
Yeah, that was bad luck. Jamie's got another shot, but one that I think she could, probably manage. So let's see if this is a successful hoop run. Oh, not this time.
Kate, I don't think she's been overly happy with the tournament. She didn't play well, I don't think, in the block play.
No, I think she was disappointed, but I think she's come... Oh, dear, they're both doing it.
Both got the yips.
So Jamie's come off a bit of a break from the game, having had a very big year last year.
Oh, with the World Women's.
That's right.
It's a wonderful tournament for her.
Yeah, it was fabulous. So Jamie went across, as did I, and some other New South Wales players, including Pamela Barnwell, also from the Hunter
Pam, who
region.
recently took out the Tasmanian women's.
That's correct. Pam's playing beautifully. So, and Gerda Lambeck was also there. So Jamie, we went across to Brighton in England, and we played in last October. And I was happy that I came second in the Y competition, which is the consolation round after the knockout. But of course, Jamie went ahead and was the champion. She became the Women's World Golf Croquet Champion, which is a fantastic achievement.
Oh, big time.
I don't think we've had a world champion in Australia for a little while.
Since Alex Burge.
Not a female. Alex Verge won it when it was in Australia in, 2014?
Something like that.
About that time. And then Robert Fletcher, of course, has been a world champion in association croquet.
Yeah, Alison Sharp's been up there for a long time.
Yes, she hasn't won a world champion, but she's played fantastically. She was the New South Wales women's champion. In fact, this year, she's also had a break from the game and she came back. So as I was saying, I think Jamie's, after that big years, hasn't played as much croquet. Of course, she works full time. She's got other commitments. She's actually involved in a circus group, and they do juggling performances.
Oh,
and
is she really?
yeah, acrobatics, magic, all sorts of things.
Oh,
so
dear.
that's one of her interests.
Okay, let's get back to the game. Jamie's going to attempt a clearance. Peter's got a ball on the leg, by the looks on hoop 12, and they've picked up the secondary balls that were around it to give her a real good shot at it.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful centre ball shot, and the blue
Great shot.
only travels at 2 metres past it.
Yep, no, that's an excellent shot.
Isn't it just?
So Peter's now decided that he'll bring that red ball in instead of a clearance shot. He hasn't blocked the black ball, so I think that gives Jamie the opportunity to run the hoop if she wants, or to clear red. She may not tell us what decision she's making.
I think we can probably assume that she's going to have a go at it because, as I say, up she got the box seat with being 6'5".
Yeah, true.
And she can have a crack at it.
Yep.
And then if it doesn't go, she'd let the hoop go and set up for 13.
Yep, I think that's a good call, Chris.
Oh, and she's left it on
she's
the leg.
just slightly on the leg. I'm not sure if that will be runnable or not. Peter's going to have a look at that. And he's putting back the green ball.
What do you think Peter will do, Kate? Do you think he'll have a jump?
Look, I think he needs to clear blue. He won't jump from that spot.
No, my mistake.
So if he can clear the blue, he may be able to deal with black with the red.
Just waiting a second while Mark Scruton has a shot on hoop 8.
So that, so that definitely implies he's doing a clearance shot. Or he could be doing a spectacular jump shot. Let's wait and see.
I think he'll come off the, that's what because the brown was in front of the leg, it wasn't over the hoop, so he just clipped the brown, unfortunately sent the pink away.
So Peter's now cleared the blue ball and he's got his red ball in a reasonable position. I think blue can see red. So there's a fairly good chance that Jamie would clear red and leave black in the hoop position. So let's see what she does. No, she's coming in. She's
okay. I think red was hidden.
Simply coming in. So
she's setting up a 13.
Possibly. But Peters looks like he might be doing a jump. And he's quite close. He's either doing a jump or he's going to do a short stop shot. So if he can do this right, he can clear black and leave red in that
Peter's got
jaws
a
position.
very unorthodox backward
he's
jump
doing a
shot.
backward jump. Whoa.
And I
And
think
it's
he
worked.
got it.
He got away with it.
He's brilliant.
That's
He teach
fantastic.
that to us all. I've never seen that one before.
Yeah.
Yeah, he practices that a bit sometimes.
So we've
He's perfected it by the looks of it too.
we've done that at our club for those very close shots where it's really hard to get the ball up,
Mm.
and you can really get a lot more purchase going
Got to get it up
downwards.
so quick.
You've got to get it up very quickly, so he does a very strong bounce shot. So that's amazing. So it's 6-all, and Jamie hasn't quite got that black far enough.
I think she got a great shot out of the jaws to get it there, Kate.
Yeah, true.
You
yeah,
know,
good.
most us lowly
Good.
players would come straight up the court.
Good point, because that's the benefit of Peter playing that jump shot, was leaving Jamie in a very poor position.
Exactly.
She might have hoped to push black up with the second ball.
I think that was the right pace for it too.
Yeah, which would have been a good thing if it succeeded, but nonetheless she's in front of the hoop, and she's able to do clearances from that with that blue ball. Peter's put his red straight in front of black. That's an interesting move. I don't know why he would have done that.
Jamie's going to leave the red ball there.
Yep, and just
put
take position.
Position to block the yellow from running the hoop, but I don't know whether she's got it.
She may have done. Peter's looking thoughtful. Is he going to jump again? Gosh, he's giving us a good display of jumping in this match, haven't we?
No.
So yes, Jamie has put the block in. So that's the benefit of doing that shot. It was an easy shot. It didn't. She had, not much space to cover, so it makes the block more successful. That jump, however, did not succeed.
No.
So Jamie's got 2 balls in front. So
Yeah, Jamie will now clear the red. Well, she might lag up.
she might lag up and just have 2 in front.
Yeah.
So that's the easy
Yeah,
shot.
yeah.
Why do the hard shot when you can do an easy shot?
That's it, yeah.
Because Peter's given away his position. What you might be able to do is clear both of them, but that would be a big order. Or clear neither.
He tried to be greedy.
He tried to
to
clear
take
both of them.
yeah.
Tried to clip black and then hit blue.
Yep.
So he's taken a couple of risks. Haven't quite paid off, so Jamie's now in a box seat to take this game. Yep.
Lovely
Hoop 13, well played. So that was 7-6 in game 1 for the first semi-final. Jamie Gumbrell's won from Peter Freer, and it's a best of 3, so they'll play at least one more game, and Jamie will be looking to win the second game so that she can take the semi-final. And but in the meantime, we have the second semi-final. Mark Scruton is coming up to hoop 8. And the score in this one looks as though it's going to be, is that 5-2, 4-3 or 5-2?
Can't say 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it must be 5-2.
Yeah, 5-2 sounds about right.
Yeah, Mark scored hoop.
So he scored hoop
2.
4 and he scored hoop 7.
7, yeah.
So I think, Peter's definitely in the lead. So Peter Landreeb is playing Mark Scruton, and they're up to hoop 8. And the score seems to us to be 7-5 to Peter Landreeb. Not 7-5, 5-2. My apologies. That was
To Peter.
to Peter Landreeb. And Mark's playing down, from the boundary, hoping to get a bit closer to the hoop, I think. So I'm not sure if Peter's got a runnable ball there or whether he'll...
I think he's going to have to play back and get rid of the pink, Kate. And if he can stay there, because his brown's on the leg, it can't do anything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Peter can put a jaw in, but it's very tight. He might even
Yeah, he's
No,
going to
he's-
do what you've suggested.
clear
Chris?
the pink and bump just to the right side, so he's got to run on the hoop.
Yep, I think you're absolutely spot on. And he doesn't need to overdo this.
No.
Yeah, very controlled. He didn't bounce perhaps as much as he'd like, but he's...
Well, he's only taken it to the sideline and a long way away.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, his green ball just off line a little bit. It's jawsable, I think, but it's not runnable.
yeah.
But it's a cover ball. You know what I mean?
What's a cover ball?
Protecting the hoop.
It's staying near the hoop, yep. So if Mark just rolls up to the hoop, then green can deal with him.
Green can deal with that.
Although white's got a shot on green, so if Mark rolled up, brown can't do anything for another round.
No, it can either put itself, you can put it roll across behind the, and now brown can clear the pink.
Yes,
If you can see it off the leg.
Yes, Mark's disappointed. I think that those shots went off the angle he was hoping and a little longer, so
Correct.
he's not entirely happy with those. And as the lawn dries out, it's been a very heavy dew this morning. We're still dewy in the shadows, but in the sun, as it dries out, it speeds up.
Yep.
And I think that part of the lawn is also quite quick because it's those hoop running areas, and it gets more traffic, I think, than other parts of the lawn.
Well, Peter just cleared Mark with the brown ball.
Yep.
It wasn't on the leg and obstructed from it. So, and pink's a long way away now.
Yep.
And Peter's got control of the hoop with the green and the brown. Mark has to clear the green.
That's right. So Mark's usually very good with his placement, so that's why he's a little disappointed, I think. That's a lovely shot. However, he's right next to brown, so Peter just needs to come back in a hoop running position, and brown can deal with white. And pink will have a lot of trouble countering that. So you see, that's a beautiful shot. Absolutely perfect.
Oh, look at it.
It's because he's blocked white as well. But white will be dealt with by brown.
It looks like he's about 1.18 inches out from the hoop, covering the white.
Yeah.
White's about 4.5, 5 metres out.
Is it?
Yeah. It looks like it, yeah, from that angle. But
Oh, back again. Boy's just having a drink.
Ray's back.
Well, I might leave you guys to it.
Oh, Chris, thank you for
thanks
coming.
For the opportunity for having a bit of a chatter.
Well, you can always pop back later. Have you
Yes.
got any more games to play?
I'm playing in the
Chris?
final of the Y. Unfortunately, Gareth Denyer had work commitments that he couldn't forego, and so he pulled out of the semi-final, my semi-final, and
Okay.
I'm playing the winner of Gerda and Pauline.
Okay. Oh, well, enjoy that one.
Yeah, so I'll leave you guys with it, and I'll hopefully get back a bit later.
Okay. Great.
Thanks, everybody.
All right, Chris.
So back on the Peter Landry versus Mark Scruton match. Mark's pink wasn't able to clear either brown or green, and so Pete's just decided to stymie white rather than clear it. So that's probably a smart move. He was quite close. Mark really doesn't have an option now. He can't do a long clearance. He can't do an in-off from the side, which may have happened if brown had cleared him to the boundary. So that's giving Mark a dilemma, which was exactly what Pete Landry likes to do, is to give his opponent a dilemma.
Pete's coming back now from the bench in the clubhouse.
Are you online, Ray?
I'm back, yes. Yep, I'm here.
So what did you say then?
Peter's just coming back from his venture to the clubhouse. Very tight first game.
It was.
Yes, it could have gone either way. That's 13th hoop. Mark's looking for a ref. Here he comes.
Here comes Andrew Bissix from Foster Club. We've been fortunate having a good representation of referees at the tournament. People have come from Manly, from down in Wollongong. I've come up because I was with Peter from Canberra, and a number of local people as well. So Peter Landreeb should run this 8th hoop, which will make it 6-2. So that's a pretty commanding position to be in.
Should make it 6-2, Kate, I think.
6-2.
In my scoreboard.
Yes, 6-2. You've got your scoreboard out. That's great. So I don't know. Mark will have his work cut out to come back from this, but of course he's the first to hoop 9. And if you're the first to hoop 9 and you're successful with a good hoop run, you can aim to be the first to hoop 10. So if Mark could peg it back to 6-4, then he's in with a chance. And as I say, Mark doesn't give up. I'm sure he'll be playing for everything he can. Peter, however,
lovely clearance, Peter.
Has got his tail up, as they say, and it just did a beautiful clearance. So I think he's aware that he's in a commanding position, and his job is to finish the game and get that win under his belt in this first of 3 of the second semi-final of the New South Wales Open Golf Croquet Singles Championship. And we're playing the match at Mackey Park in Tempe in Sydney. And this is the headquarters of Croquet New South Wales, and it's the venue we mostly use for state championships, but not entirely. A number of clubs also run tournaments for New South Wales and enabling people in their region to have a good opportunity to enter the competition. But the Open Championships and the selection events for people looking for potential state team players would tend to be played at this venue at Tempe, and it's looking fantastic. It's a good venue. It's a 4-lawn venue, not as big as the Toronto 6-lawn venue. Not that I've got lawn envy. So
Peter's just clear the white away from the hoop.
Yep. So Mark has his pink ball in a reasonable position, but green has also got a good spot there. It's possibly straighter on the hoop than pink.
Yep, our main game just waiting for this second game to get out, finish this hoop, so they can continue game 2. I think Mark will be looking to clear the green.
Yes, I imagine so.
Yeah, Mark's got his own routine as well. Here it comes, and right in the middle.
Lovely clearance. Yep. Yeah, really well done. Very smooth stroke, Mark. Yep. He doesn't accelerate through the stroke. He keeps the speed of the mallet the same all the way through. And as I say, he puts a lot of time into practicing.
Okay, our main game started. Peter's played the yellow ball. It's a little bit short coming into hoop 1.
So Peter, of course, plays off first in the second game, as he didn't win the first game, and he can play either ball. So normally balls are played in the order of green, red, black and yellow, but as Peter's playing the second colours, which is the red and yellow, or the, what do we call them? The light colours in the primary set, he's entitled to start with whichever ball he likes. So he started with yellow.
It's Peter. If he's red, he's just a little bit past the hoop.
Yeah, none of them have got a great spot on this first hoop in the second game. This is looking a nicer ball. Yeah, good shot. But of course, Peter's ready to deal with the black, and he'll be able to get black.
Oh, Peter's he's into the jaws. Well, lucky not to run that.
He's certainly having a go at his shots, Peter, isn't he?
He's not scared to run hoops, Peter.
No, not at all.
Jamie's got to clear the red.
Lovely shot.
which
Very-
she's done.
Another smooth
Yep.
swing from Jamie. Jamie's very coordinated, and as I say, she doesn't move any part of the body that she doesn't need to, so that it keeps her accuracy is very high, and her consistency in her strokes is amazingly high.
Peter's looking to move the black
Yep,
and missed.
didn't get that.
I
So
could
this
feel
is-
a jump coming, Kate.
Can you? They're loving their jumps today, aren't they? Yes, I think you're right,
Yes.
Ray.
I wonder if was Peter teach Jamie the jump, do you think, in the
Look,
early days? She's
Oh,
got- no?
quite likely.
Yeah,
However,
I feel-
Jamie has now got a style that we call the Jamie jump, which enables her to do really long jumps. You see how she holds her hands quite out away from her body,
Yes, yes.
and so she's able to get a lot of follow
Ooh,
through with it. Didn't quite work that time. She'll be a bit disappointed, but Peter's now in the box seat to get hoops 1 and 2, since he had his ball in the jaws. So he's now approaching hoop 2, and it's 1-0 to Peter Freer in the second game of the semi-final. Jamie winning the first 7-6. So Peter will be looking to take this game so that he is still alive for this best of 3, and he's hoping that he'll get through to the final, whereas I think Jamie will be hoping she gets through to the final. So I don't want to be parochial here, but out of the semi-finalists, Jamie Gumbrell, Peter Freer, Mark Scruton and Peter Landreeb, 3 of them are from Canberra Croquet Club, which is my club. So there you go, I am being parochial. And
they're a strong club, Canberra.
yeah, we are a very
yes,
strong
they've got some
club.
very good players, and that's just in golf. They've got AC players down there as well.
Yep.
And
And gate
and
ballers, we've
gate
got some
ballers,
very
yes.
fine gate ballers and
Yes.
some not bad ricochet players too.
Oh, that's Peter moving the blue, yes.
Good morning, Anne-Marie Simon, tuning in from Canada.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
Canada, wow, welcome.
We've got
Welcome.
international
Yes.
watchers. That's fantastic. It's probably a respectable time over there, isn't it?
Starting to warm up over in Canada.
Yes. I think it'll still be colder than here.
This is a glorious day for Sydney. Beautiful.
Yeah, we've had some fabulous autumn weather. It's got a bit chillier.
Peter running the hoop. Nope,
Not
missed it.
this time.
Missed it. He's just...
I think Jamie had hoped to do another promotion shot then, just to push that black ball up. So now she's got to decide if she's going to take position. Because they're quite close to us, we need to be quiet, don't we? In the other semi-final, Mark and Peter are still battling at hoop 9. Oh, that's a lovely shot from Jamie.
Peter will be
Just
after
in
with the yellow.
jaws.
Nope,
Yes, but
missed.
yes, tough angle, so
Yeah,
that's
the
a
black ball
smart-
wasn't quite in the hoop, was it, Kate? It was sort of back a little bit.
that's right. So smart move by
Yep.
Jamie.
Yeah, she knew she couldn't put it in the hoop because Peter would have hit it.
And also if she'd put it out in front of the hoop, then she would have been a target for
Yes.
the yellow or
Yep.
red.
Golf croquet's full of tactics.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
many tactics.
Yep.
So another very easy shot, but hopefully quite effective. She's just blocking red.
Oh, Peter's
but
got rid of it.
got it.
Whoa.
He's done what we call a cannon. No, he's done a bombard. I have to get my bombards and my cannons right. So he's hit his red ball into blue, which then hit black. But black's still got to go at the hoop, so let's see what Jamie can do.
Smooth as you like.
Great
Smooth
shot.
as, smooth as silk, that one.
Beautiful shot. So that's one each in the second game. They're at hoop 2 now, approaching hoop 3. And Jamie, as I said, won the first game 7-6, and Peter's now looking to even up and take this game. So he's the first to that hoop, but he's quite a way wide. But that forces blue to go wide because he's put his yellow in an attack position and he can't be cleared very far. So it's quite a strong position. He may have wanted red to be a little bit closer to the front of the hoop, but it's not in a bad spot.
And our second game still down on hoop 9.
They are. I don't think Mark wants to give up this hoop. As I said, Peter's now 6 and it's 6-2.
Yeah, this is for the first game for Peter. Puts the brown through. Yep.
Yes, beautiful shot. So that's the game 1 of this other second semi-final to Peter Landreeb from Mark Scruton, and that's 7-2. That's a pretty commanding win. The sort of score that you would expect from Pete Landreeb when he's playing the way we know he can. He's a very strong player. Oh, that was a good try on the hoop from Jamie. On hoop 3 in the first semi-final. We're back to that. It's just as well the... Jamie's going to do a jump. It's great when the players they just take on the jumps without thinking about it, don't they? You or I might mull around for a bit, but no hesitation.
Not much choice here. Oh, she could have played yellow.
She could put play blue and clear from the back, but she's decided she's going to just take the. And she's done a beautiful jump.
Can we get a replay on that one, boy?
That's a fantastic jump.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
right out of the box.
So we call a Jamie jump. Bit of distance and very smooth. Good follow through.
Okay. Boy, they should move the...
Some reason.
Going a little bit far with the yellow.
Some reason, the replay, I've been saving it, but I just can't get it to play at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, well, we'll wait till another time.
I'm trying to, it's hard to follow the action and then try to get this replay thing happening. But I'm pushing the button, it should just replay.
Well, we know that all this live streaming's on YouTube, and we're New South Wales. You've set up a New South Wales channel.
Yes, New South Wales Croquet live stream, or live feed, I think it's called.
Live feed, yeah. If anybody's looking for that.
It's on the Facebook page, give it a like.
Yep.
And you'll get notifications there on when the live stream is coming on, and you can tune in that way, or tune in here on YouTube Live Sports.
There's Peter just coming back through the hoop. Yeah, we're trying to organise some videos to go on that side as well, so people won't have to hunt around YouTube for videos. We'll try and put them on that live stream site. There are lots of videos out there on Croquet. And
when we launch our new website, we'll put a link onto that site.
Yes,
on
that
the
will be
website.
good.
Yes, that'll be great. And to live sport.
Jamie going to clear the red ball away because her black ball wants to get rid of the yellow.
Yeah.
Or maybe run the hoop. I'm not sure of the angle. She might be, depending what Peter does with the red. Oh, he's going hard at the black and got it.
Oh, he's clipped it. That might be good enough. Black may not be able to see yellow. Is it? I don't know what Peter said then.
He's smiling.
He's smiling.
He's always smiling, Peter. He's got a smile on his face.
Yep.
Smiling assassin, we call him. I think Jamie, you can see the yellow.
Whether it's through the hoop or whether it's to the side, I don't know.
Through the hoop.
Through the
Oh,
hoop.
look at that.
Yeah,
Look at that.
beautiful. That's too good. He put it in too good a spot. So he's got the balls are very close now, so the referee's watching from the sidelines. He's not too worried about it, but there's a potential for double tap in that situation. But Peter's too experienced, and so he's not really in danger of double tapping mostly.
Jamie just coming back in.
Would you try for an in-off off that one?
Oh, yeah, well, dangerous leaving yellow there because Peter's going to clear the black, I imagine, somewhere.
Yes, and he didn't
quite. Oh, she might. There goes.
He didn't get yellow with his clearance, which is a danger. And I don't know if blue's blocked yellow, but black looks like she's having.
Yeah, it looks like she's roaming up for.
She's roaming up to clear the
look
yellow.
Look at this green here. Yeah, she's going to hit yellow.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, and nearly went through the hoop gate.
Yes. She wouldn't have been unhappy about that.
No.
Here's that replay from early on when she played that cracking shot through the hoop. Peter just played his and missed.
Okay. Jamie looks like she's going to run this hoop, or endeavour to run the hoop. A bit of an angle.
Yeah, it's probably over 30 degrees.
30
maybe
degrees, okay.
A bit more.
Nope, hit the right.
Didn't quite succeed.
Yeah, always tough those angle hoops, Kate, aren't they?
They certainly are.
Yep.
And,
You got to be. The further you get it wide, the harder they become. That's why the ball in front of the hoop is much easier.
Yeah, there's something of a trick with angle shots, I think. You need to keep it smooth and soft, but also with a good follow through so that it's got a bit of top spin. It's more likely to roll through the hoop rather than bounce off it.
Yep.
But the pace is the trick, I think, for those shots. And people say if you can just hit the far leg and not the close leg.
Okay, looks like Jamie's going to clear the red and stay around the hoop.
So she's really getting Peter a long way from the hoop. So even though she's not in a runnable position, she's just keeping the opposition out of the picture and guarding the hoop. So blue and black can now, so she's probably opting to place blue in the hoop running spot, knowing that black will be able to take yellow.
Yep.
So I don't know whether Peter will go for black or blue.
Oh,
He's
got blue.
That's a
one or the other. I'm not sure which one.
Good shot.
Beautiful
clearance.
Yes,
it was a good shot.
From that distance. Yeah, nicely done. He's kept his red ball close to the hoop where blue had been. So he's now got a guard on the hoop because black will clear yellow.
Yes, got yellow away, stayed around. But neither of them in control of the hoop yet. Peter bringing the yellow back in. A bit like chess sometimes playing croquet, Kate. A bit like chess, you're just manoeuvring around, trying to get control.
I don't think I'm on.
Little blocks like that one, might be okay.
I have noticed with it can be a frustrating game from what I've watched.
It can be. Yeah, but it is a game of manoeuvring, trying to get into the position where you can run the hoop, and your opposition's trying to get you out of the position.
See, Peter didn't quite get that block right because he gets cleared.
And quite often we have what we call decoy balls, So if you want to, if you've got a long hoop runner that you want the opposition to stay away from, you put in a very close ball, hoping to tempt them to clear that instead of the ball that you're planning to run the hoop with.
Good tactic, that. I've fallen for that trap a couple of times, Kate. Early days, I must admit.
They look very tempting, don't they? You put them right there, juicy position, saying, clear me. So Jamie's not going to clear yellow. She's going to try and run the hoops. She understands that that's the goal of the game, isn't it?
Yes.
You need to run the hoops, so let's get on with it.
Yep, you can't win the game unless you run hoops.
Exactly.
The back view right through. Never looked like
Great shot.
So she's obviously got the wire on the far side of the hoop so that she then bounced through in a very straight line. So that takes it to 3-1, I think.
3-1, is it to Jamie?
3-1 to Jamie in the second game of this semi-final. So Peter Freer needing to get himself back into the game. He's got red in a nice position. He'll be disappointed it's not hidden from black. So black is onside and near the hoop. But Jamie's not going to clear red. Jamie's just going to bump into the leg. She'd be disappointed she didn't perhaps get in front of red.
Yeah, I always find that when you're 3-1 down, Kate, the next two hoops are so critical. You can get back to 3-all and the game's back to level again. You know, or you can lose the next two and the game's slipping away. You could be 5-1 down.
Yes.
Critical. You could be.
Yes, I think you're right. 3-1.
5 and 6 is
3-1's not a disaster, but 5-1 is a disaster.
Yes.
And 4-2's not great. So yeah, I think these next two hoops, you can really just get back into the game and be even pegging again.
Yep.
Peter's not done himself a service with his second ball in. He's managed to block the red. So, but Jamie might, in clearing red, she may or may not clear yellow.
Yeah,
she's just
red.
cleared.
Yeah, just
she's
cleared
just
red away.
Red, but she's kept yellow in front. But now red's got. If red's able to clear black, then that'll be happy days.
I'll get a look here.
Otherwise, he may take position.
He's got two choices, and he clears black and.
Because black will only clear yellow to the boundary, so that's not a bad spot to be. So he may just be taking position. No, he's doing the clearance.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful clearance.
That.
Beautiful clearance. Nicely done. So as I say, Peter just steps up, addresses the ball once he's made a decision about what he's doing.
Yeah, he makes them very quickly.
No casting, no, organising his stance. He just hits the ball.
Jamie needs to move the yellow.
So Jamie's casting and then getting the mallet ready next to the ball.
And then missed and got blue, which is not good for her because.
No. So now black is offside.
Peter, run this hoop, Kate, or we just put it in the jaws? He's two behind.
In some ways, he might want to jaws it, but because black's there, so I think he was wanting to run it.
Give him the benefit of the doubt, will we?
I think he was wanting to run it.
He hit it too hard to go on the jaws.
But it's not a bad outcome. Yeah. It's interesting, Jamie looks like she's going to try and clear it with the blue, whereas I thought she might have saved it, put the blue in a running position and then cleared with black. So perhaps the yellow's quite a way through, so it gives blue a good opportunity to do the clearance. No, she hasn't succeeded.
Looked the tough shot, but she's still got the black.
She's still got black, but
but no ball behind the hoop, run the hoop, Kate. So you probably. I would have thought. I would have probably gone behind the hoop running with the blue.
I think so.
Yep.
So now red can take position if black does clear yellow, and he's got a backup plan. So there's a bit of debate about where blue was out, but they found a spot for it, and now black to play. So it's the score is 3-1. in this second
Oh,
game.
she's conceded. There you go.
She has, hasn't she? I'm surprised.
Mm.
I thought black had a better shot than the blue.
Well, I suppose if she clears the yellow reds there, she's going to probably struggle to win the hoop.
Yeah, and she's got those extra points. So now it's 2-3. Peter Freer's made that hoop, and he now has yellow in the closest ball to the hoop. But of course, because Jamie left black there, then it gives her a good defence. So blue needs to be up, ready to run the hoop. So Peter might think he needs to deal with blue. Or he might just get in a better hoop running position. No, that's probably not an ideal outcome. Whether or not yellow will manage to hit any of the other balls and as Jamie clears it will be interesting, but Jamie's pretty smart. She'll give it a bit of an angle to avoid that, I think. Yep, beautiful shot. So I don't know if blue's hampered on that hoop. Probably still something Jamie will be able to deal with. So Peter will be trying to clear blue, I think. Are you on the mic, Ray? You were muted.
Sorry, every
Was
time
I muted? Oh, no.
every time you do the scoreboard or you take the headset off, I've got to mute you.
Oh, this.
Oh, look at that. That's a great clearance.
Yeah, okay.
He hasn't got blue a huge distance, so it's still possible for Jamie to deal with red and leave black in front. And if you don't deal with red, you might even run the hoop.
Comes Jamie.
No, not this
missed
time.
the red.
They're both starting to miss a little bit more than they did in the first game, I think. So Peter's got an opportunity to even the score now. Yep, 3-all. So that's well done. So as we've said, Ray, these are the critical hoops, and particularly if you haven't got ahead in the first 4 hoops, that's well done from Peter to get himself back into that position. Jamie's got a great first ball in. Yellow, Peter is looking to Jamie.
He's after black. And he's
got a little bit off centre, but it was still effective. And yellow was onside there because I think Jamie had cleared it. So it looks as though they're just starting the second game in the second semi-final. Peter Landreeb and Mark Scruton. Mark's just won hoop 1. And again, because he didn't win the first game, he gets to play first in the second game, even though he is the second colours. He's playing pink and white, and Pete Landreeb's green and brown. So back to the first semi-final. Well, Jamie didn't quite manage that one. So, of course, you need to wait for the previous ball to stop before you play your ball, or you'll be faulted.
Yep, good thing to remember. If you play your turn before the other ball stop moving, it's a fault, and your ball goes back, and you end of turn. So be careful that you don't play too quickly.
And I think if you do play in that situation, you miss a turn. Is that correct?
Yes, ball comes back and it's end of turn. Yep, the ball gets replaced and your turn's over. Blue coming in. No, just missed it 2 in a row. It's very most unusual, but it happens to all of us.
So the second semi-finals now waiting for the this hoop to be cleared by the first semi-finalist, and they'll be crossing over on their journeys. So this second semi-final finalists are coming from hoop 1 to hoop 2, and Peter and Jamie are playing hoop 7. Peter didn't quite manage that hoop.
No, you must get the hammer out. I think that the hoop looked like it shook with a bit of fright.
Yeah, they can ask the referee to come and get the hoops tighter. Usually they do that by putting the hammer onto them. The danger is, of course, especially in the soil as soft as it is, the hoops progressively get lower and lower into the lawn. So you need to make sure they don't sink too low.
Okay. Some of our viewers, Kate, might ask why did Peter hit that ball so hard? Well, the idea was to run the hoop and run down to the next hoop.
Yes, that's right. But he might be asking himself the same question now. Sometimes a smooth run with good follow through can be as successful as a very hard.
Yes, very true. Very true. Jamie be looking for the Eva ball, I think, probably maybe the red, because the red's next to play.
Yep, I'd say so.
She's
just missed that one. That's not quite as accurate as she was in the
she's
first
had a little not a good patch at the moment, but that's.
Yep.
We all go through that. I don't think everybody plays perfect at this time.
That's
He's
right.
He's got that through.
So Peter's now taken the lead. So it's 4-3 in the second game, and now I'd say the primaries will play down, and then the secondaries come up. We'll see. No, they're bringing the secondaries down first.
So how quick the game changes, Kate. It was 3-1 now it's 4-3.
Yes, indeed. That's a good point, Ray. So it's you don't want to get discouraged. And it looks like they are playing down.
You would have hit that ball.
It's like a magnet, isn't it?
Here comes Peter. He's after her as well.
It's target practice,
I
isn't it?
don't know what Peter was thinking then. You need to be further down, I would have thought, but what he was.
Well, I don't think he had. I think he had a hampered shot.
Oh, okay. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
That's my theory.
Now the second game is going to come up to hoop 2.
So as I said, Mark's won the first hoop in that second semi-final. So it's 1-0. Pete Landry won the first game, 7-2.
7-2, yes. So Mark needs to bounce back.
He does, and he's very capable of doing that. So let's see what he manages. But he has had a very good competition.
Yes, he hasn't lost many.
Didn't lose any of his block games, and managed to win through the the first round of the knockout and then the quarterfinals against against Chris Williamson. No, against Kevin McGlynn. So it's probably a little closer. So now it looks like blue's coming down. Jamie's just playing her blue ball down, and brown's coming across from the penalty area. And then they'll have to mark a few balls to get white and black extricated. So we've got all the lawns are in use today. We've got the plate games being finalised, I think, on lawn 4. Or lawn 2, I think, might be the plate final. And then the wire games are being played on on lawns 1 and 4.
Comes Mark. Oh, well, lucky there. He's just got on the leg.
It was looking very good.
Peter's looking.
So Peter's playing his red ball. And he's got rid of blue, but he's behind the hoop, and black's got a bit of a run on the hoop. So
She's going to
Jamie's
clear
gonna
yellow.
Clear yellow. She's perhaps feeling that she needs to have a slightly more conservative approach.
Yes, yep. It was a long hoop run.
And it's sometimes hard to tell from our angle how long it is.
Yes,
it seems relatively short, but not so when you're in front of the ball.
Yeah, good idea. Sometimes it's not the dilly-dally around. If you make up your mind, then go for that one. Your option you pick. If you start thinking, this or that or this or that, and then you'll do neither right. So.
Yeah, that's very true.
Jamie come in, just moving the red.
It's a big price to play for moving that red
Yes,
because blue's bounced off,
yep.
and red wasn't a runner.
No.
So maybe yellow would have been. I don't think she could see yellow, could she?
No, she couldn't see yellow, but it didn't quite get black as far as he would have liked.
No, it didn't. And black's got now a hoop or the clearance.
Yes.
And either one will be good. So it gives you a bigger target area when you've got those options, doesn't it?
They call this a double. You basically, if you misses yellow, you might run the hoop.
Exactly.
Yep.
If you miss the hoop, you might clear yellow.
That's right, yes.
You just don't want to be going off on that right side. That's very annoying.
Looks like she's going to looks like she's going to run the hoop.
Yep.
Just got the leg.
Not quite. That was bad luck. So Peter's now running that hoop with yellow, and he's now 5-3 up in the second game of the first semi-final. So he'll be happy with that. He needs this game to stay in the match.
Yes.
Jamie having won the first 7-6. And Jamie's a little short.
She's in a sort of a bit of a spot at the moment, Kate.
Well, Peter's a bit short as well, so perhaps that area of lawn's a bit slower than they're thinking.
Yeah, maybe that was a tactic, Kate, because if he comes any closer in, the Blues might clear him away.
Look, it could be Ray. Yeah. I know one of Peter's adages is if you're going to come to the hoop behind an existing ball, it's better if you have a straight line because they don't have as many options as to where they can hit you. They can pretty much, they'll have to hit you straight back into the boundary, which is not a terrible outcome. So I think you might be right.
Except just give yellow a target. Yep. But you're right. Yellow can only go to the boundary still, and he's 7 yards away.
That's right. And red can now clear black.
Yes.
And
he's run the hoop.
Was he going for the hoop? Of course he was. That's 6-3.
This is
that's a real turnaround, isn't it?
Watch this back on the replay. Bang through.
Straight through. Yeah, lovely shot. Well done. So Peter's playing really well. Jamie's having
that's 4, 5 in a row. 4 in a row.
Yes, that's right. So from 3-1 down to be now 6-3, Peter's done really well. And Pete Landreeb has now evened up the second semi-final so that it's 1-1.
1-1, yep.
Mark's got the first hoop, Pete's got the second, and of course now they're meeting at the hoop again. So the second semi-finalists will have to wait until the primary colours have cleared this hoop. So primary colours are up to hoop 10.
Oh, Peter's going with the hoop. Oh, Move Black out the road.
I think Peter's got his tail up.
Yes, he just moved
Freer.
Black. It looked like it was in the hoop running, but it's not anymore.
No. So, and I don't know that Black can see yellow. Perhaps it can. Perhaps you can.
Just got yellow, but you're right. Black's gone a long way.
So what do you do when you're in this situation, Ray, in Jamie's position, where you're feeling pretty good in the first game and now it's slipping away from you in the second?
Oh, I think you just got to pick up a little bit the last couple of hoops and focus, get your focus back. She's lost her focus.
And Peter's managed to clear, but he's sent yellow off into the distance.
It's still not over, but it's a long way back. She's just got to find a little bit more touch for the last game.
Yes, I think you're right. That the way I often see it is if you're feeling as though you may not be winning the second game, but you've got the first game under your belt, so you've got that base confidence. You can sometimes just play yourself back in for the third game.
That's what she needs to do, yes.
So just focus on getting succeeding in shots. Each hoop is a game of itself. Don't worry about the overall score, and just get your confidence back. Get your shots back. Yeah.
Yeah, never dwell on your bad shots. What you played previously, they're gone. You can't get them back. You just got to focus on the current ball you're playing.
That's right. So that one was a bit longer than she would have liked. But blue's in a good position to clear it, and yellow, Peter's yellow is short. So Jamie's, if Jamie can do a lovely clearance on red, she's in a strong position. And even an unlovely clearance is okay because she's got black there. Oh, was she going for the hoop?
Yeah, she went for the hoop.
Interesting.
Maybe she wants this game over, get on to the last game.
Maybe.
Yep.
Maybe. Nice shot. 7-3. So Peter's taken the second game in this best of three. Jamie won the first, 7-6. Peter's won the second, 7-3. And the last and final game in this semi-final match will follow. And they'll collect their clips. And in the meantime, the second semi-final between Mark Scruton and Peter Landry will resume. Now they've got access to their hoop. So Peter Landry won the first game in this match, best of three. He won 7-2 in the first, and it's 1-1 in the second. And Mark's heading to hoop three with a very, very nice placement shot.
That's where you need to be. When you're first to a hoop, that's where you want to be.
It's
a yard
good
out
spot.
in front.
Yep, perfect.
Make your opponent have to clear it or block it.
Yep. So do you call that a placement shot or a lag, Ray, when they first get...
That's a placement. You call it a placement to run the hoop. It's a hoop placement.
Some people yesterday were using the term lag, which I know is quite a well-used word. It's not one that I favour.
No, I've never used lag. It's a hoop placement to me. And I always try and coach people when they're first to a hoop that's where you want the ball to be. You don't want it past the hoop. And Mark doesn't want to block it. Oh, he hasn't. Sometimes you get too close to your first one.
No, he's not blocked it. He's got two balls in.
Yep.
As long as it doesn't give Peter the opportunity to clear two balls. But it's certainly, he's going to have to do something about this, so he'll go for a clearance, I think.
No, missed both.
So Mark's got a good opportunity here to... Now, would you jaws this, Ray? This is the question, isn't it? Or do you try and get the ball running through a good distance towards the next
from where he
hoop?
is there, he should be able to run that down to the next hoop.
He should, shouldn't he? So Mark's
drawing the ball from there will give Peter two shots at it. to do something.
Mark setting up for the white ball to be running the hoop. A lot of concentration here. Mark very careful in his hand placement, so he interlocks his fingers and holds his hands at the top of the mallet. Very unusual grip, not one that is normally taught, but it's obviously very successful for Mark, and he's done a great shot here. Possibly a little exuberant, but he's done a great hoop. So he's now 2-1 up.
Yes, you know, you're right, Kate. He didn't bash that ball through, but it's just smooth, and how far he's gone by hitting it smooth and following through.
Yeah, very smooth and very accurate. So Mark will be taking heart from getting his nose in front against Peter, but I don't think Peter will panic. I think he's a seasoned player. He's not going to be too worried yet. It's an early stage of this game. We've got a few spectators here today. People are gathering around the shelters and the benches. And so it's Monday morning at Cooks River Club. They would normally have play here. So the Tempe lawns are shared with the local club Cooks River because obviously the competitions are not held all the time. So it's fantastic that they can use the facility for local members. So it's a well-used facility, this one.
The greens look fantastic.
They do look good, don't they? There's been a lot of work gone into them. And the lawns, we used to have 3 lawns here about 4 or 5 years ago. And Rob Elliott, who was managing the lawns at the time, turned it into 4 lawns, which was a really, has been a great success, I think, and has enabled extended use of the lawns and the option for the club to have a better level of access as well as the state competitions.
Smart coming back with the pink. Just slightly moved the green. Our main game's just starting again. Jamie's playing the blue.
Yeah, they're not messing around, are they?
No, I thought they might have waited a little bit. But anyway, they've Jamie's nearly hoop running, a little slightly short.
A little bit short. Of course, when you play a best of 3, the games are meant to follow on from each other in fairly good succession. It's not intended that you have a break or go off and have your lunch or between games. You can grab something to eat, go to the toilet, get a drink. But the idea is that the games are continuous. So that's what Jamie and Peter are doing. They're getting on with their game.
Peter's now coming in with the red. He's after the blue.
Yep.
Interesting.
I don't know why.
No,
I would have gone and looked at that.
Straight on the attack.
Yeah, well, that's what he does. Some people like to clear with both balls. And others like to come in with their first and clear with the second. So it just depends what you feel like, I imagine.
I think if Peter was coaching himself at this point, he might have said...
Give himself an uppercut.
Placement first, clearance second.
Yeah.
Because he's pretty keen. It's one of his adages to the people in our club. Make sure you've got a ball there ready to run, and then you can do a clearance with your second ball.
That's the way I coach.
So I think he's going to now probably clear with the second since he's
committed himself now.
He's committed himself, and he should have gone and just checked. Perhaps he figured that blue was runnable. From where we sit, it doesn't look amazingly runnable.
No, you're right.
And if Peter's now just left Jamie in complete charge of the hoop, Jamie can jaws the ball, She can set up a promotion shot. She can try and run the hoop. She's not too worried about Peter. She's doing a jawsing. Well, not a jawsing. She's just placed it because, as you said, it was a pretty sharp angle. So.
Yep, not going right into the jaws. Allows makes Peter's shot much harder.
Yep.
You might be able to see hardly any of that ball, if any at all, but you might be able to get the ball from the other side.
Well, I don't think it's in the jaws.
No,
I think it's just on the edge.
Yes, he's going to go. He's going to go at it. No, he's got this.
He's got the bit between the teeth.
Yeah,
he's in
got
a
the.
clearance
Yeah, he
mode.
has. He's.
Well, he would have been pretty happy with the last game, winning at 7-3. So perhaps he's got a sort of sense of, okay, I've just got to go for it.
Oh, he got it that time.
So he succeeded that time, but he's left black in front.
Yeah.
And blue will just come straight back, and red's way over.
Yep, yes, definitely right.
The boundary. I'm not sure if he's quite playing to win at this
point. Red setting up would have been better, but anyway, it's done now.
Done now.
Yep.
We'll be able to play this back for him later. Just to remind him.
He'll be running a black. He's got no choice now.
Well, yellow can run it. Oh no, sorry, you're right.
Yeah, black can run the hoop if he doesn't move black. He must be due to hit one.
He hit one with yellow, and not this time. Again. So it's Jamie's hoop to run at this point.
Yep, done that very well. The first hoop on game 3. And that's put the black ball right down near hoop 2.
Yep. So Peter will be looking to get down to hoop 2, but you don't want to be too close with black there. Although he's got himself in a pretty aggressive position.
Yes.
So Jamie just needs to set up with blue, and black will do the clearing.
Ooh.
A little bit further than she would have liked.
No, but she's still
I think that's either jawsable or
runnable. Definitely jaws it. Or you could even run it. But Peter will be after the blue, I think, just to move it.
Oh, that's a marvellous shot.
Nearly went through.
The red's now just nestled in hoop 2, but it's not in the jaws, so I think it's clearable. But if Jamie clears red, yellow's just going to be sitting there, so that's not what I'd be doing.
Good
so
shot.
She's cleared red, but yellow's the one that's going to run the hoop. So that's a decoy ball. There you go. Yep. So
good shot there.
It's now 1 each, and in this third game, so we'll anyone's match at this stage. So there's motoring across to hoop 3, and the other match number 2 in the second semi-final is on hoop 3. Hello, Terry.
Hello, Kate.
Terry Abbott from which Kalara?
Kalara and Chatswood.
And Chatswood. Welcome.
Thank you.
Lovely to see you. You've had a good competition in this golf croquet singles.
Yes, not too bad.
There you go. Yep.
I came third in my block. And,
excellent.
Yes.
So yeah. And have you been playing off in the
yes,
but
I
X
haven't
or the Y or the
in the X, but I didn't advance. I lost my first game there.
Yep.
But I played Jamie. That was against Jamie, and
Oh, okay.
that was an experience. Yes.
Yes, yes. Gosh, that's a tough draw. That's
Oh, yes, but I enjoyed it because I got 4 hoops in the first game, 5 in the second, so I
excellent.
wasn't too disappointed.
Excellent. I think it's a good point to make. Back to this game, Peter's been stymied by Jamie,
Yep.
but he's managed to clear Jamie out of the way, and unfortunately leaving black in front of the hoop. But I think it's a good point about coming to these comps, isn't it, Terry?
Yes, indeed.
You get the chance to play the top players, really, in the
Yes,
state
yes,
and sometimes in the world.
exactly.
Mm.
It's been a great experience for me.
Yeah, no, you've been playing really well.
Thank you.
And we've had a couple of interstate people. Richard Parks from Victoria has played in the comp, as has Greg Berry. And we've had people from all over the state and all over, certainly from around Sydney, playing. And so I think it's good to see the range of players that we're getting,
Yes.
so that you can have that experience. And it looks as though our first semi-final is just held up here while they're waiting for hoop 4 to be cleared. So at this stage, it's
And
think it's
Peter's just run that one.
yep. So that's now 2-all in the game. Peter Landreeb against Mark Scruton. So they'll proceed to hoop 5, but because the first semi-final is tailing them, I think they'll just wait a while and let them clear this hoop. So you would have played Peter Landry before, Terry? Yeah.
I played him in the men's open 2 weeks
Sorry,
ago.
just say that again.
I played him in the men's open a couple of weeks ago, and then in this competition. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Peter's
a good experience.
yeah, he's lovely to play, Peter, isn't he? He's just a very thoughtful player, and I feel as though you always learn something when you play Pete Landry.
Yes, exactly. Although perhaps he learned something from me because
Did you beat him?
I did in both.
Well, did you? Good work. He probably did learn
Showing
something
off
from
now.
you.
Yes.
No, please. That's very exciting, isn't it, when you beat one of the top seeds? I always enjoy that. I played Pete Landry at the Over 50s World Championships in Bunbury last year. And I didn't beat him, but we had a fantastic match, a very enjoyable match, and I gave him a really good, it was very close, so I was really happy. Yeah, very happy with it. I did also play Peter Freer at that competition, and I did beat him. Just putting that down on record.
Yes, sure. So maybe we should get back to the.
Should get back to the game in hand.
Yes.
So sledging my husband. So they haven't waited. I thought they might give the next players a chance to clear hoop 5 before they started, but they're getting on with it. So
Yes.
the Mark Scruton game, Mark and Peter will play slower than the game Jamie and Peter Freer, because Mark's quite a methodical player. He tends to take a little more time with his shots.
Yes.
So that just means that game will just play a bit slower. So they may strike this as they keep going around, that they'll be having to pause.
Yeah,
But
and Mark's waiting now because he's obviously going to try and clear the green, and he's going to come across to where Peter is.
Yes. So in some senses, perhaps the primaries might be better for them to let Mark play through.
Yeah,
so if I was the ref, I'd consider sort of just asking the primaries to stop while Mark does this clearance.
It's interesting to watch Jamie and her the way she approaches the ball. Sometimes it's even a 3-stage process. You know, she'll line up once, she'll move forward a little, line up again, and then move forward for the shot.
Yes.
I think she tends to do that when it's a critical shot, and quite often it's a two-stage process.
Peter coming in for.
Yes.
Did he run that hoop?
No,
No?
he nearly did, but it came into the hoop and bounced out. That was a bit unlucky, but it would have been marvellous if he had managed to run it. So Mark's now looking to play that clearance shot. But yes, you're right, Terry. It is interesting to watch the preparation. I'm always impressed by how much stalking Jamie does. She starts a long way back.
Yes.
And we just had a coaching session in Canberra where Trevor Black came and he put a lot of emphasis on stalking the ball, even for short shots. And I think it's something people can sometimes overlook. But Jamie's very consistent in the way she plays her shots. But as you say, it doesn't always take as long, but has a lot of consistency with her swing. And the casting and just the pace that she plays it at. So she doesn't want to change too much. She wants to be able to continue to be successful in a shot that she's obviously, in a way of playing that she's become very, very proficient at.
Yes.
Guess what, Kate? The score's 3-1 to Jamie. That rings a bell.
It does, doesn't it? So Jamie and Peter have taken a bit of a break, I think, because they're realising they're going to keep running into Mark and Peter, so they might as well let them get on a bit, and they can have a toilet stop and get a drink, and or sit in the sun as Peter Free is doing. So Mark was hoping to clear that green, but Peter Landry.
That's unusual for Mark.
Yes.
He would normally get that.
It's a critical ball too, because Green's now going to run the hoop.
Yep.
That miss.
So I might leave you gents for a little while and go and get a coffee. Does anybody here?
What?
And Pete's run that for...
Now it looks like the main game's about to come back on between Jamie and Peter.
Yeah, so Peter's just ran. He's leading the second game 3-2. And the first game is... No, they're going to play it. What they might have waited, but they're going to press on. Good position from the Peter. Terry?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If Jamie hits it, she can't stay too close to the hoop.
Well, that's right. He's put it on the correct side of the hoop.
Yes. What's Jamie looks like? Or Jamie's a clear of the first, or come in for the second. We'll find out. Looks like she's going. It's hard to tell with Jamie. She's cast, and then
I think she's planning to clear it.
She's going to clear. Yep.
Shot.
Beautiful clearance.
So what are you, Terry? You in the first and clear the second, or you sometimes depend on them?
It will depend on the situation. Generally speaking, yes. In with the first, clear with the second.
Yes. Yes, if you try to clear the first and miss, well, your opponent's going to have two balls around the hoop, aren't they?
Yes.
It's the risk you take.
Yep.
If you're a good clearer, well, it's not a problem. Yeah, Jamie's just come back with the black there because red's where it is.
Yes.
And yellow's just joining in the mix. See what happens. What do you think, Terry? What's their thinking?
So I think she will clear. She'll want to clear.
Clear the red.
Clear the red. Yep. And Pete. Yes, he's gone for the hoop and missed. It's a very common situation, of course, in this game that he had the option to clear the opposition, pink. Or
missed it.
Oh, she missed.
Yes.
Clear the opposition or run the hoop. A lot depends on how you're running hoops as to which option you'll take in that situation.
Well, Peter tried to run the hoop and missed.
Yep. And it was a unusual miss for him that he didn't hit a leg.
Fairly tight angle, and Mark's just run the hoop up here, which will help his score.
Fairly standard hoop. One of the most important things with clearances is that you hit the ball in the middle when you want to hit it in the middle, and that's a feature of Jamie's clearances, generally speaking.
Yeah, the second game is 3-3 between Mark and Peter Landry. Peter will be after the blue here. Terry?
Yes, indeed.
Doesn't take any time at all, Peter. Very quick bang.
Didn't get it quite in the middle there, but it's still a good clearance from that distance.
Yeah, he's got yellow around the hoop, so
Jamie be looking for the block here, I think.
Stopping yellow, yes, he's done that.
Yes, very nice shot.
Cleared it nicely, Peter.
Oh, that's unusual for Mark. He would have wanted that clearance on Brown.
All right, we're going to have a little break now. Stephen Burns is going to join us. Stephen Burns, one of the Croquet New South Wales board member, and then the president of Cooks River.
Okay.
Yeah, good morning, Stephen.
How you going, Ray?
Morning, Stephen.
And we've got Terry, the three of us.
Yes. So.
And how's this morning been? Have you played this morning?
Yeah, I've played. Unfortunately, I got down 5-1 and managed to scramble back. But yes, usual sort of early morning start.
That's a good result for Pete, even though he would have been looking to run it, because there may not be too much that Mark can do about it.
Yeah.
May just be able to see enough of the ball. Get it back.
That's better.
No, he missed it.
So it's Peter to play down here, is it? Peter's going to...
Peter to play?
Yep. He's just going to try and move. Well, he moved the black a little bit, left the blue there.
Is he going to put it through? I don't think he needs to, but he's going to. He's put it through. The risk with that is that you don't put it through far enough for a good shot down to the next hoop, and that's possibly what he's done there. Very nice approach shot from Mark.
Ooh.
Oh, Peter's gone not quite on the jaws, on the leg, I think. There's be a jump coming up, I think. Steve, what do you think?
Yeah, I think a jump.
Normally a very good jumper.
Yeah. And then make him 4-1, so be a good lead.
Yeah, she was 3-1 up the second game and lost.
Mm.
Yes, lost. Bang, big time. I don't think he ran a hoop after that. It was sort of 7-3, I think.
Mm. Yeah,
Ah,
good jump.
Lovely, lovely jump.
And yellow is now stranded behind hoop 5.
Great shot from Pete to move pink from a semi-hampered position.
It's on the scoreboard, mate.
Oh, that's right.
And a lovely approach shot by Mark.
You can't keep doing the scoreboard and doing this.
Okay.
All right, so do this or do the scoreboard.
Well, you do go. I'll need some of these in the scoreboard.
You want?
You go there. I'll go here. You go there.
So Jamie's either going to go for the hoop or try to clear red.
That way I got to do both.
Just missed.
Okay, so where are we?
Yeah, red has the shot.
4-1 to Jamie, and Peter looking to even up as 4-2. No.
Oh, he hurried that a bit.
I always find this happens in games. You know, you lose the first one, you win the second, you come to the third, and you lose the third because your momentum just doesn't stick with you. It's tight angle.
Unusual from both players.
Yes. Like I said, you know, even the good players miss. So people out there watching don't think that well, the good players play good shots all the time. We're only human.
Exactly.
Peter just promoting his red ball up.
Looks like Jamie's got a shot on it.
Yep. Unfortunately, he put red a little bit too far. Oh, he had a hoop possibility there off black and missed it.
So which one's mine?
That's Jamie. Jamie just bringing the blue in. And a clear with the black, I imagine.
Yes.
So look, we may go for the yellow.
Yes, done
Beautiful
that.
shot.
More times than not, she hits in the middle. Stays around the hoop.
Oh, great shot from Peter.
Yep. Peter returned the favour.
Good clearance.
Jamie just bringing it back in. Tempting Peter to clear it now. He was thinking about running it. Move below away.
So promotion by Peter for the red, because it's going to be...
And Mark's just rang in hoop 8 to make it 4-all on the second game. Jamie looking to clear red. Hit red, but didn't quite get it as far as she liked. Oh, what was Peter doing there, Stephen? Is he going for the black or the hoop?
I think he's going for the hoop, actually. With
Yep.
tough shot. Could have done a in-off on the black.
Piece of cake for Jamie. That pushes Jamie up to 5-1. There's no comeback for Peter at this stage, Kate.
Red is offside.
Thank you. Peter has to win a couple of hoops. Terry?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a
Peter
critical
ran,
point in the match now. Yep, he needs.
Peter Landrose just ran hoop 9 to take a 5-4 lead in the second game.
And a nice clearance from Jamie.
Yeah, if Peter can get the 5-3, then he might have an in, but at the moment, it's looking a bit desperate.
Must be 5-3 now, must be 5-4. Can't be 5. Only played.
It's only a 5-1.
Can't be 5-4, must be. Yeah, it must be 5. 5-4.
Good shot.
Beautiful clearance by Jamie.
Looks like red's wired from blue by the hoop.
Jamie just coming in this side of the hoop. just blocking the red.
So Peter almost have to go to the black and try to go for the hoop with the yellow.
Peter clearing the black.
Okay.
Jamie after the yellow and just missed.
Just missed. Yes.
Peter's got the yellow and losing back to 5-2. Not dead yet, but he's still breathing. And you got a big tournament coming up, Stephen. Yeah, over under 35s. Tell us a bit about it.
Yeah, 35 and under. Fletcher Sharp Invitational. We've got a whole lot of people from New Zealand in particular, Australia, US and UK. We've got quite a few world champions. Got Aston Wade, the under 21s world champion. We've got the Fletcher brothers all playing, 3 of them, with Robert as designated number 1 in the world for GC. Jamie Gumbrell is playing, and we have Logan McConaughey, who's the McCorkle who's the New Zealand GC champion coming. So we've got a lot of really top young competitors. That's why it was set up as a 35 and under. So we encourage the young players to get in there and compete against each other. Yeah, so that starts on Thursday.
That's here.
Here, here, and we have 2 days of round robin, and then we have these quarters, semis on Saturday, and on the Sunday they have the semis, and then the final will be starting 12 o'clock on Sunday afternoon, and that'll be best of 5.
Yeah, so around Tempe, down the Tempe railway station at Mackey Park, over Thursday onwards on the weekend, come down and see the fine young players playing, including the world champion Robert Fletcher.
Yeah.
And it'll be live streamed, will it?
Yes, that'll be live streamed as well.
And we're just clearing the red away and trying to hide the black from yellow, which she might have done. No, she has, and Peter's missed.
Oh, Peter's missed that one.
Oh, and Mark just missed a
Pretty
relatively
much
easy one to go 5-all, which in the second game. Maybe she's going to move a red up the lawn.
Peter
and left the blue in a good spot too.
Peter would like to move white here, and yes, he did.
Peter, what's he going to do? Guys, what's he going to do? Is he going to try and hit black?
Yeah,
As he has to.
He has to. Yeah.
No.
No. Wide.
Tough shot. It's a really is a tough shot. And even he's got black, blue still there. So yes, it's facing a mountain to climb at the moment, I think.
Yes.
This will make it 6-2. She's no, she's going to go on the jaw. So okay, interesting. Oh no, what do you think, guys? She's going to play the blue.
Yes.
Blue
She's looking for the.
Yeah, she's looking for the
blue across.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, slide the blue across to.
Yes.
To 9.
Hoop 9. Yeah.
Not
And
quite.
she's got part way.
Not quite as what she wanted, but you can see the tent.
So that's 6-2.
6-2, yes, 6-2. So all downhill now from Peter. 6-2. He needs to win every hoop. Meanwhile, the second game still on hoop 10. And Mark's just missed a relatively easy clearance. All right, Peter, and you need every hoop. Nice spot to be with the first one.
Yep. The hoop's loose.
Need a hammer.
What's she saying?
Should have read the scoreboard.
Is the score right?
Yeah.
Jamie just moved the red. Peter just going into front of hoop 9 with the yellow. Jamie looking to clear the yellow. And does that very nicely. Peter missed the hoop. Jamie bringing the black ball in. Maybe looking to Peter's going to spear black. Yes. Cat and mouse around this hoop.
Oh. Interesting little mix up there on hoop 10.
Yeah, there's a nice little group of balls there. I need a ref, I think.
So that was white, green to play.
It's going to clear red. Such a smooth swing, isn't it? Very smooth, isn't it, Terry?
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. Mm-hmm. Looking for the block.
Oh,
And did
no,
he
I think,
just-
guys, it's going to be a hoop run from blue. Going to run the hoop, Stephen? Blue?
Yeah, it's
Think so.
He's not blocked. Yeah.
Oh,
Close.
She missed it.
yes, yes, hit the far leg. Interesting ball configuration on hoop 10. We've seen 3 balls like that.
Mm.
So
This
Mark,
time she's going to clear yellow.
Mark's options are either jam it into green or jump.
Well, he's probably thinking that. He's playing pink, isn't he, Mark? Yes, Jamie got yellow that time.
He's look like he's going to go for a jump.
Yeah, he's going to jump. He tends, you watch Mark when he jumps, he'll pace it out. Something to do with, I don't know if he's exactly what he's doing, but he works out, he paces it out so he knows.
Chucks the clips on the
Yes.
lawn. Yep.
His own technique for jumping, as it works. Normally a good jumper.
That's a difficult jump, though. Even
Yeah, well, he can, if he can come off the balls, can't he? He's got a couple of balls to.
possibly.
The thing is, even if he misses, there's a good chance he'll clear green out. If it hits the top and comes down.
Okay, and then Jamie's down here. What's he looking at now? Maybe thinking hoop or red. Looks like it's the hoop. Nope. Peter's just, he wanted to go on the jaws, I think, but didn't quite get it. Oh, how close was that? Maybe a little jump from Mark. Okay, back to the game. Peter just moving blue back to the boundary, which means that Jamie will clear yellow. Okay, Peter's move the black away. Jamie will endeavour to run this hoop, I'd imagine, with blue.
What does Peter do here, do you think?
So hits brown to his green in.
Jamie's missed her hoop run.
It's risky. And he did it.
Yeah, good shot.
Great shot.
Great setup on the. Although he's going down the
I
centre.
think it's 6-4 in the second game. I'll stand to be corrected. Okay, it's Peter. Peter for the Reds. Must be due to run a hoop. Yes. Peter gets it back to 6-3. Still breathing.
It was a good block by Peter Landreeve on White.
Jamie bringing the black ball up.
Lovely shot by Mark. Let's bring his pink ball up.
Question is, has he blocked?
Okay. Jamie bringing the blue over.
Has he blocked brown onto white?
Onto white.
Peter having a go at black and the hoop and missed both. This could be game here if Jamie runs this.
Yep. That's it.
That's it. No.
2 games to 1.
Okay. Second game. I believe it's 6-4, but I stand to be corrected. Yes, it's Tempe. Yes, nice shot back by Peter. He's moved the pink away. So we've got 2, 4. No one upset him. He's
So Mark's obviously going for hoop 11 here.
going to run this hoop, Stephen.
Yeah, I don't think he has to run it. He can't just jaws it because green.
Yeah, I think that walks up and has a look at the hoop. I'm not sure what he's actually looking at, whether something in between or just getting a feel for the shot. But he does have a bit, walks up and has a look at the in between the hoop. Maybe that's a part of his visualising. Oh, he's been nearly got it back through. Be Peter. He's got 2 clips left. He's got 4. Yeah, the score looks right. 6-4. Yep, bashed the pink out of the hoop. Peter Stephen. Yep, never in doubt. Is he worried about brown, as Stephen, if he leaves the white right where the green is?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, he's done well. He's got white the other side of the hoop, so even if brown does clear it, brown will struggle to stay in hoop running. Assume it's there after he plays the pink. What do you think, Stephen?
Well, obviously he's trying to clear brown.
Clear brown, yes. I think so.
White has the shot. Although, I don't know, he may be going for green.
Oh, interesting. He took green.
Yeah.
And pushed pink right over there. I'm not sure that was. Yeah, brown was clear white and keep it around the hoop. So Peter's got 2 balls controlling the hoop. Mark's got none at the moment. He's just coming in. Oh, hey, boy. What do you think of that one, Boyd?
Good
Not
one.
bad, not bad.
I wouldn't have played that shot, but he's probably nearly run it, I think.
Yeah, I think he
Having
has.
a look.
I think it's true.
Oh, we can have a look at the replay.
What is it, Mark? Is it through or not?
Yeah, I think it's looks like it's true.
Might need the ref to come and have a look.
So Jamie Gumbrough through to the final already. She'll take on the winner of this game.
Not sure what they've done here. We're still waiting. I think it might be through. They're not,
So we can zoom in and
we get any angle on it. Haven't called the ref up, so the players can decide if it's through or not.
oh, it's very close.
I'll just clear the back leg of the hoop. Look from here, looks like it's through. Having a discussion.
There you go. Have a look on the monitor.
Close.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's through. Time might be up. I'm not sure what's happening here. We'll have to wait. I think it's time, and if time's up, then they have to play two rotations of the balls.
Yeah, and whoever's ahead is the winner.
But Peter's in front 6-5.
Yeah.
So I think they're just deciding on whether the white gets 2 hits or 1 hit. And if he played the ball after the time week expired, well, white only has 1 more turn and the other 3 balls have 2. If white was played before the bell went, then white will have 2 more turns, as well as green, brown and pink.
Yeah.
I think that's what
that's the rules.
Why they're talking to the tournament manager. They're probably a referee decision.
Do you know what time the final will be on? Are they having a break?
I suspect they're having a break. I suspect they will. I'll find out for us because the winner of this game's got to play them. So I imagine they'll give them a break. They have
Half
a break.
hour.
Have a break between the games.
Half-hour break between the game.
But they can't have a break
During
once
the game.
start. They've got to be continuous. But I'd imagine when the winner of this game will have it because Jamie's already having a break.
So we'll be coming back after this game finishes. We'll be back in about a half hour, I'd imagine.
Yes.
And we'll have the final, which
best of 5.
well, the shots that have been played.
It could be best of 5. We'll find out later.
Yeah.
Will the under 35s be streamed? Is a question on the.
Sorry?
Yeah, 35s will be streamed. Yes.
Yes, there you go. How will people be able to watch that?
At the moment, I'm the technical people haven't told me what the channel will be. Yeah.
Well, let us know. We can put it on the Croquet New South Wales live theme site as well.
Yeah.
That's why we're trying to get all the videos. It's not just Croquet New South Wales events. It's any events because live stream, so people can either find the link or know in advance.
Yeah, we're live streaming on Saturday and Sunday, which is the semis, quarters, semis, and final.
I assume it'll be. I think Jamie Gumbel's site's doing it. Jamie Gumbel's people doing it.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be on Jamie Gumbel's Facebook page. I know that, but if you can give us a link, and we can put it on the New South Wales web page so people can find it there as well.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So I think they're still discussing about what happens when the time's gone. I think it's all a question of whether White has 2 shots or 1 shot.
Yeah. Well, who's in charge of the clock should really...
The referee. Peter's the tournament referee.
Yep.
David is the tournament manager. They're just discussing, I gather, guys, about when the time went. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So they're discussing about what happens. I assume White gets 2 shots or 1 shot.
Yeah.
No, we're all going to have 2 rotations. The clock stopped a minute and a half ago.
Did it?
So we can't work out when what shots
Okay.
We're thinking it's going to be 2 rotations.
Okay. The score is right, isn't it? 6-5? Peter? Yes. Okay. Well, the tournament referee's coming up.
They may have a different...
Peter's going to come up and give a ruling. Tournament referee is the kingpin. What the tournament referee says, that's it. Yeah, normally in some games, when the time's up, that's the end of the game.
Do they have a buzzer? I didn't hear a bell or.
No, it's a clock. It would have sounded down the bottom, but generally some games once the clock goes, the game's over. And other games you can have conditions of play will add extra turns to the shots. Here it's 2 rotations. Some clubs conditions of play will say only 1 turn after the bell. Other clubs will say once the bell gone and the ball stopped moving, the game's over. So it just depends on the conditions of play set out for that tournament.
Yeah. And if you have a scorer, the scorer would normally bellow out time's up, and so everyone knows.
That's what should happen. The players should be keeping an eye on the clock, and you're supposed to tell each other or know yourself when the time's getting close.
Couldn't you have the ref or the umpire have a bell and ring the bell when the clock's up?
Yeah.
But you have to have one on each court.
Yeah, you could do that,
Yeah.
but it's the player's responsibility to monitor the time, and one player is supposed to tell the other player, but they tend not to. tend to. And of course, if what happens now, if Mark runs hoop 12, then the game continues because it's level. If Peter stops Mark running hoop 12, then he'll win. That's why we need referees and tournament referees at events. Otherwise, the situation, someone has to make a decision. It can't be the players because they'll disagree a lot of times. So.
So they're just working out what's going on
Yeah,
here at the moment.
But it's going
It's
through.
very close.
And always
So it's-
remember, viewers out there, your referee makes the decision. The referee's decision stands. It's no good trying to argue with the referee. It do you no good.
We can ask the referee what's going on.
So-
we don't know when it actually happened, we're just doing time now.
Yeah.
Two rotations.
Two rotations.
Two
So
rotations.
white gets 2 rotations.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That's yep.
And is white through?
Is white through the hoop? White's not through the hoop yet.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take that joke from.
That's what they say in Egypt.
Okay, so second semi-final,
So when you got that, no, it's
right down to the crunch.
there's 2 rotations for each ball. Means 2. You hit your colour ball twice,
So
and if well, we're assuming the mark's going to go through the hoop in a minute. So Mark needs to win hoop 12 to continue on, or Peter, all he has to do is make sure that Mark doesn't score the next hoop, and he'll be in the final. Can't go past the peg because the white ball's not through the hoop yet. If they go past the peg, they get sent to the penalty spot. So you might ask yourself why they've gone there. Well, that's the reason why. Now, Mark needs to get the white ball down in hoop running position here would be ideal. A little bit firm. Okay, 6-5.
yeah. And here goes pink flying off to the
Pete's-
side.
I think Pete's only got one more though. I think they've only got one more hit each.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's going to have to get rid of pink.
All he has to do is if he knocks brown, he knocks pink somewhere. That's the end of the game.
Yeah, that's right.
Because Pink has to run the hoop from there. And what do you think, Stephen? Can Pink run the hoop?
No.
No.
Oh,
Well, he possibly could, but
yeah, it depends if the croquet gods are on the side.
I was a betting man. I wouldn't be betting in running this. But stranger things happen because you can't run it with white. So the game's all over if this doesn't go through. I'm surprised he's gone there. 'Cause I thought his rotations are up.
No, he's still got white was there. Yeah, that's right.
Is his rotations up, Stephen? He played pink to there, and he got knocked over there, and he's played pink as far as I know.
Yes,
His rotations are up. But anyway, we're waiting to see him.
yeah, and I think this is the last one.
Or maybe said White get 2 more. I'm confused. Anyway, we'll find out. We'll just have to watch and see.
Yeah, this will be the second white one. Second white. And that's it.
Yeah,
Game over.
Game's over.
Yep.
That's what I
Yep.
thought. The game's over. He can't.
Game's
he can't-
over,
yeah.
so
Well,
there we
very
go.
confusing, but yeah, that's what happens. So it's Peter Landry's in the final against Jamie Gumbel.
well, that should be an exciting final. That'd be
Should be. Yes, you got the world ladies champion playing
with it.
Peter Landry, Australian representative, Australian champion winner. Yes, it'll be a cracking final.
So we'll be back in about half hour.
I'll
And
just
well,
talk for a couple of minutes. I'll just go down and check what's going to happen.
Yeah, 11:18.
so anyway, there will be a bit of a break. So we'll get this sorted, and we'll be back in a little while. If you hit subscribe and like, and you'll get a notification when we do go live with the final here at Cooks River Croquet Club in Tempe. And I'll tell you what, it's a great day for it. Beautiful day.
Yeah, it is. It's a really good autumn weather, nice and sunny and not too hot.
So, Ray's going off to find out, but we're going to be saying we'll be back very soon, probably about half hour.
Yeah.
And hope you can all come in, and we'll see you back very soon.
Yeah.
Congratulations to our finalists. See you soon. Hooroo.
Bye.